till 10 a.m. No, 9 a.m. in the morning. So
Wow.
so I don't know if we can replace the Monday class on the Monday, but in a different hour.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
know if you can. Oh,
yeah. Okay, it's not a problem. Maybe what time could you have time? You have to be at the doctor at 9?
yes.
Okay. So maybe we could have our class, if it's okay, in the afternoon or at night.
Afternoon, but you can, um, I don't know, 4 p.m. because I have classes from 2 a.m. to 4 p.m. So,
Oh, okay, 2 to 4.
uh-huh.
Um,
In the at the night, it's the same from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. I have classes.
okay. Maybe is it okay at 5 in the
Yes,
afternoon?
yes.
Okay, it's not a problem. So let's have our class at 5. Okay,
Okay,
don't worry.
okay.
So that's only for Monday, right?
Yeah, yes, for Monday.
Okay. Don't worry. Great.
Uh,
Um,
I
what
realized
about,
my quizzes, but
yeah,
I have some issues with the pronunciation, and there is no point to select an option to answer the questions in a lot
uh,
of the pronunciation quizzes.
okay, okay. Uh, so in the quizzes, what about in the quizzes, the pronunciation? It was okay?
Um, Sorry, can you repeat?
What about the pronunciation part in the quizzes? Do you have the
Uh,
same problem or only in the tasks?
and now in the exam too, and the quizzes too.
Okay, pronunciation you said, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay,
I don't
okay.
remember very well. I think it's pronunciation or listening. Let me see.
Okay.
Lord, can you give me a moment, please? I need to
Yeah, of
take
course,
my
don't worry.
dog down.
Okay. Don't worry.
Okay, Lauren, I'm back. So,
Okay,
a ver,
don't worry.
let
Okay.
me, let me see. Hmm,
Yeah, sometimes we used to have that kind of problems with pronunciation part, but I didn't know that it was in or for you too.
Yeah, because I refreshed the page of the web and it didn't change.
Okay,
I
okay,
can select an option.
okay.
Lauren, I have some problems or big problems, I can say, with the stress and unstressed words.
Ah, okay, okay. In that part, for example, it's about like, do you have to recognize word, for example, in English, we don't have the stress, right? Like in Spanish, but in English, the stressed way it's like where you can pronounce a strong the syllable. For example,
Okay,
if I say,
like an accent.
yeah, it's the same like an accent, but it's not visible, right? It's not visible.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
we have to identify like that accent. It's the part where the speakers, I don't know, talks loud. Okay, for example,
Okay.
what is your name? So the part of the stress there, what is your name, is your, right? What
Mhm.
is your name? So that is the stress part.
Okay. Got you.
Yeah, you're gonna practice a lot here because in all the tasks you're gonna see the stress part.
Okay.
So don't worry. Okay. So can you find that
Where
let
is
me
the
yeah, what is
no, I can see again because I just realized the quiz, so I can see
uh
it again.
okay, okay. So don't worry, I'm gonna look for it and I'm gonna see what is happening.
Yeah,
But
because you
mhm.
you will saw I don't select an option and I have zero because I can select an option. So
Oh, okay. That was in test, right? In the integrated
yeah,
test. Okay.
yeah, in the
That was in
same
what test? In one,
in,
four.
four and the last test in the integrated skills of module A.
Ah, in both.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay, don't worry. So yeah, I'm gonna look for it. Okay.
Okay.
So don't worry. I'm gonna check it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yes, because in integrated two, the
Mhm.
score it's a little bit,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. I'm seeing right now. Okay, don't worry. Don't worry, Lucas. I'm gonna look for it. Okay.
Okay.
So today we are gonna start with the next model. Okay, the next model that
Okay.
is the part B. So we're gonna see the first grammar today.
Okay.
A second, I'm gonna. Could you see the next model?
Let me check, please.
Okay,
I'm gonna
if it's
refresh.
visible.
No, I can see.
Okay. Well, maybe could you refresh the page? Because it's
Okay.
visible.
Now, yes.
Okay, great. So here in this model, we're gonna start with the first unit, okay?
Okay.
So we're gonna see the first grammar of this unit, okay? What do we have here? It is non-action verbs, okay? So when are we gonna use these non-action verbs? I'm gonna send you a, a document to your
Okay.
WhatsApp, okay? So we're gonna work with that.
Okay.
Give me a second. Send you. Okay.
Okay. Then see. Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna work with this.
Okay.
I'm gonna share with you. Okay. So when we talk about non-action verbs, Lucas,
Mm-hmm.
okay, we are talking about verbs that we can't use with ing form, okay? For example, with present continuous, like, for example, it's incorrect in a formal way of speaking. It's incorrect to say, for example, loving, like hating, okay? And we have some categories of verbs that we can't use um, with these non-action verbs, okay? So we're gonna see here which verbs are not possible to use with ing, okay?
Okay.
Of course, some of them, yes, they are possible, but only ones in special uses, okay?
Okay.
But as a formal use, it's impossible. So we're gonna start here like mm, with the first category that
Mm-hmm.
it says the verbs of senses, direct perception. So what does it mean when we are talking about senses, our senses of everyone? Okay, eh, for example, the first one that is here, right? Our first sense when
Mm-hmm.
we use our ears. So notice that it is not noticia, it is
Uh-huh.
notar, right?
Uh-huh.
So smell, see, look, taste, and feel. So here we can find our sense. And in this part, for example, we can't say, I am tasting great, for example, okay? That's incorrect. So with these
Okay.
verbs, we can't use ing form. The
Okay.
normal use of these ones, it's like, did you notice? Can you hear me? He couldn't smell anything. So as you can see, the verbs are only in base form. Of
Mm-hmm.
course, we can use it with all the grammars, all the possible grammars like can, could, present, past, okay? We can use it, but
Okay.
we are not using the ing form in these verbs, right? In all of these examples. But of course, we have special uses where we could find the ing form, and these are the only special cases. For example, when you are in a conversation and you are using, why are you smelling the milk? Okay, why are you
Okay.
smelling the milk? Is something wrong, for example. Okay, so that is an special use where, of course, you can use it. Okay.
Okay.
So here, for example, I'm just seeing Tom out. It is because that is an action that is happening right now. Okay, so
Okay.
that's why. So are you seeing Susan tonight? Right, so in this case we are using seeing. So this is a special case, okay? And as you
Okay.
can see, and you are gonna memorize, for example, these special uses. Okay, so it's not gonna be complicated. The most important thing that you have to do is to memorize which verbs are not possible to work with ing form. In
Mhm.
these special uses, of course, you have to like memorize where you could use it, for example.
Okay.
Okay, so after this category of senses, we have the feelings and emotions. So in this part, we can find these ones. Okay, so
Okay.
it's the same. You can find or you can use with ing, but of course, we have some special uses. Like how, oh look, how he is admiring this painting. We are using the verb admire, and in the list it says that admire is not possible. But as you
Mhm.
can see here, this is with admire and love. It's possible to use it in special uses, okay? So we
Okay.
can and we can't use it, okay?
Okay.
So when we are talking about mental verbs, mental activity verbs, we are talking about, for example, think, um, believe, expect, right? Where we can use for using with our head, right? With our thinking. So that's the only part. And of course, as we can see here, we have special cases
Mhm.
with the verbs, for example, expect, think, or in some cases believe. Okay, what
Okay.
are you thinking? So that's great, but that's an special use. But think it's a non-action word. Okay,
Okay.
so the other is when we talk about possession and price, right? When we're talking about possession, belong to, own, possess, have, and cost.
What
So with
mean?
this,
Oh.
this is deber. Okay,
Mm.
but this is not like deber de hacer algo, no? It's like deber money, dinero.
Okay.
Okay, so
Mhm.
this is the verb. So in this case, in these verbs, as you can see, we don't have special uses. We only have the normal use because we can say costing, how much it is costing. For example, that's bad. How much does it cost is the best way. And the other, for example, with possesses, with have, with belong to. So we have to use only in the normal use, no special use. Okay.
Okay.
Great. So the other thing is, for example, with auxiliaries. When we talk about auxiliaries, we're talking about grammars, some auxiliary verbs, okay? In this part,
Okay.
for example, the most common that we can see here, it's with will, can, may, must, need, and others, for example, like here is not might, okay? But we can see the most common ones, that is this. And as you can see, have and be are only the two verbs that we can use in special uses, okay?
Okay.
For example, having, of course, we can use like a normal use, but we can use an, as a special case, like saying, I am having connection problems, for example.
Okay.
Okay, so or I am having some problems with my computer, maybe. Okay,
Mhm.
but it's okay to use have as a special case. And B, it's the same. I am being, for example, I am being a, I don't know, I am being something right by somebody else. Them being like yelled by somebody else. Okay, but it is
Okay.
possible to use with ing, these two ones. Okay,
Okay.
so these are the five categories, the five most important categories, Lucas. So with this, the only thing of this grammar, it's like to memorize which verbs are not possible with ing, and for example, which ones are possible to use with ing from this list. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, that's it. Maybe do you have some question, Lucas?
No, it's okay.
Yes, okay. So the only thing it's like trying to read again and trying to see which ones are correct. Okay,
Okay.
so now we are gonna do the practice. Okay, I'm
Okay.
gonna give me a second. I'm gonna assign you this unit, this first unit. And, okay, until 30. And, okay, now it's assigned,
Okay.
Lucas. So let's look for the practice, the non-action verbs one.
Mm,
Great.
Grammar. Non-action verbs one, right?
One, exactly. Yes,
Okay.
one.
I need to share my screen, right?
Yes, please. I'm gonna let you. Okay, it's possible.
Okay. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, now I can see.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna save and submit.
Yes. Okay. So let's see. Perfect. Very good. Excellent, Lucas. So let's go to the second one, to the next one.
Okay.
Let's see that.
So I think mm, here I think is I am thinking, right?
In this part, I am thinking or only
Uh,
I think? It's okay, I think.
okay. He was too honest to lie, right?
Yeah, okay, but if you are using present, I think, so you have to continue with present. I think that he present, no
He
was, is,
is
yes.
too honest to lie. Yes, I really believe. I think it's the same. Here, for example, no.
Yeah. In that part, for example, when you are using someone, when you're gonna have that subjects like someone, anyone, somebody,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna use it always like a third person. Okay.
Uh,
So if it's like a third person, yes, you have to add this.
uh,
Okay.
trying to destroy his career. But what about the voice on the recording? Right. Certainly sound. Sound, right? Or
Yeah.
or
So
just sound.
it's okay because we are using it. It certainly sounds.
Okay. What do you mean? He's too nice. Do you let your emotions color your judgment? I just no. Um. Oh, I don't understand you have improved. Not yet, but I am working. It's okay. Good pressure and coach to take me. Next week I have this weekly. Are really, you really likes this guy, don't you? Okay, I'm gonna save and submit.
Okay, so let's see if there is some mistake.
Oh, yes.
Yes, for example, in that part of trying was great, but when you
Mhm.
are using ing, what is missing there? The verb to be, right?
And someone
Someone is
is
trying.
trying.
Yes.
Yeah.
And in the other, he's too nice. There. what do you mean? He is too nice? That part, for example, do you let your emotions color your judgment or are you letting? Because
Ah,
it's like
I
asking at that moment, right?
right.
Yes. And
Uh,
after, uh, I'm working, but that's great, but I'm working. Yeah, that part is great. Maybe because of the platform is not recognizing the apostrophe. So you're
okay.
gonna put it in a complete way. Okay, I am
Okay.
working. And in the other one, as you are using, for example, not yet, but I am working on it. Soccer Federation. So it's in that moment. It's is putting
Yes,
pressure
pudding.
on the coach.
Okay.
Putting the pressure on the coach.
Mm,
And after it's without S because we are using you.
okay.
Okay. So with you, we don't use S. That's the only
Okay.
difference.
So here is trying, and here is you letting with double
Yeah.
T, right?
With double T. Yes. Leading.
I am working
Yes.
is putting
Yes. With double T. And
li-
only
like, right?
perfect. Very good.
Okay. Now it's okay.
Yes, right. So we have to be careful in that, for example, when we are translating most of the cases. Okay.
Okay.
Great, Nathaniel. So now we're gonna do the other grammar that it is modals of request.
Okay.
Okay, so when we talk about request, it's like we are using, for example, how to ask something, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna see those modals in order to ask something.
Okay.
So I'm gonna share my screen with you
Okay.
here. Okay, so we're gonna see here these four models that we have in order to ask some models of request.
Okay.
So in models of request we can find four. The first one that is will. This is our first model. Our second model is can. Our third is would. And the final one is could. Okay. So here
Okay.
we can find these four models and how we're gonna use these models. As we are talking about requesting, we are talking ouch. We are talking about questions, only questions, okay?
Okay.
So we are saying that we're gonna start with some model, whatever model. So after this model, I'm gonna use a subject, depends on who is asking. Ouch. And after we're gonna put always we're gonna work with the verb in base form. Okay, always.
Okay.
Verb in base form without s, without ing, without nothing. Okay, so s, the verb in base form and complement, and of course our question mark.
Okay.
So we can say here, okay, would you help me? ¿Podrías
Okay.
tú ayudarme? Okay, so we are using the modal, the subject, the verb in base form, and the complement. Okay, what is
Okay.
the difference between these ones? Because all of this, it's like similar. Will doesn't have a meaning, but it's like asking in a future way. And
Okay.
will, it's informal. Okay, it's an informal way. The
Mhm.
same as can. Can is poder, but this is informal way. Would and could are known as a
Okay.
formal way. Okay.
Here I can put may, right?
No, only these four. No
Okay.
may, because may is a modal for permissions, not for requesting.
Okay.
Okay, so may you could ask or you could use for asking permission, only permission.
Okay.
Okay, so could means Korea. Would doesn't have a meaning, right? Would. But
Mhm.
it makes that the verb that we are using ends in ria. For example, would help. See, help is ayudar. Would help, it's gonna be ayudaría. Okay, so
Mhm.
always this would is gonna make that the verb it's gonna end in ria. Okay,
Okay.
great. So after this, we can see these examples. Will you come here for a minute? This is like a future expression.
Yes.
And doesn't have like a difference between the others because we could use with will. Can you come here for a minute? Would you come here for a minute? Could you come here for a minute? So all of these are the same. So we could use whatever of this with requesting something, okay? The
Okay.
only difference is that can and will are informal. Only
Okay.
this is the informal. Could and would are gonna be more polite. Okay, they are a little bit more formal. But for example, if we want to make something more formal with whatever of these four ones, we could use this. For example, we could use the word please.
Okay.
Okay, but how we're gonna use please? Please is gonna be before, always before the verb, okay? Always before the verb. So I can say, please and call. And I can say, will, will you, will you please call me? So I'm using first please and after the verb, okay?
Okay.
So I'm saying like with a little bit more polite. Me llamarías, por favor. Okay. So always, please, and after the verb. Okay.
Okay.
This please, it's gonna work with all of these. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So this is gonna make a little bit more polite. But
Okay.
here we could find another phrase in order to make it more 100% polite. And this is, would you mind? Okay. Would you mind? So this is 100% of politeness. Okay. Would
Okay.
you mind? So here we're gonna have not the verb in base form, and we're not gonna use subject. We're gonna use only the verb with ing, nothing else, plus the complement and the question mark. So for
Okay.
example, I can say, would you mind calling me? And this would you mind, it is gonna mean, te importaría, would you mind? Only in this case, we are not gonna use please, okay?
Okay.
Would you mind? Never we're gonna use please. Why? Because it's like a double formal in our sentence, okay? This would you mind is 100% of politeness, so it doesn't need a please word, okay?
Okay.
So when we're gonna answer, okay, when we're gonna answer, for example, if they tell me, could you help me? I'm not gonna answer like, yes, you could, or like that. We're gonna have these kind of questions. If you agree with the question, if you can do it, you are gonna answer with yes, sure, certainly, of course.
Okay.
Could you help me? Of course. Okay. Would you please call me? Sure. Okay. So those are the ways of answering. Okay.
Okay.
But with this word, with this phrase, would you mind? We are not gonna answer with yes, sure, certainly, or of course. In this phrase, we are gonna use only not at all. Okay, so this
Okay.
is gonna be our affirmative answer. Not at all. It's like saying it's okay. Don't no worries, for example. Okay, that is. And what happens if we can't can help if we can't we can't do what they are asking, what they are requesting? So we're gonna say no, or maybe in a polite way, but giving reason, okay? Giving a reason. For example, Amy, can you come here for a minute? Sorry, I'm on the phone. Okay, so it's saying like no, right? Could you help
Okay.
me carry this? Sure, this is affirmative. And if we have something negative, sorry, or oh, I can't, and saying a reason, okay? Because I am a little bit busy, for example,
Okay.
okay? Okay, Lucas, so do you have some question until here?
No, nothing.
It's okay?
Yes, it's okay.
Perfect. Okay. So let's do in the platform, okay?
Okay. Let me see. Okay. I'm gonna share my screen.
Yeah, models of request one.
Okay. Can you
Mm,
see my screen?
yeah, I can see it. Okay.
Here is it's gonna be call or calling.
Only call, right? Because
Okay.
will, can, could, would, always
Mm,
with verb in base form,
okay.
okay?
Here it's okay. This.
Mm, okay, in that part. Well, it's saying, can you,
Please
not
help
at
me.
all is an answer. Yes, of course, please, right? Because sure is an answer.
Yes, yes. I was confused. So here. It's okay.
Yes, because we are using the verb with ing, right?
Okay. Mhm. Okay, I'm gonna save and submit.
Okay, the last one.
And
Okay, and the
for
fourth. Yes, because do you remember I told you that if you have would you mind,
mhm.
always the answer in affirmative is gonna be not at all, always,
Okay.
okay? And in the last one, always has to be first the word please and
Okay.
after the verb. So there, for example, is finish is the verb and please is the word.
So
It has to be please
please.
finish. Mhm.
Okay.
Please first and after the word, the
Okay.
verb.
Okay.
Great. Now it's okay. So let's do the second one.
Okay. Will you turn off the light when you leave, please? We are trying to save electricity. Would you please? Would you mind? Can you lend me $10? Could you? Can you would make this for me? Would you mind come here for me? Would you help me make this book? Okay, I'm gonna save and some.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. It's okay. Great, Lucas. So maybe do you have some question about this grammar?
No, it's okay.
Okay. Perfect, Lucas. So we're gonna stay here. And
Okay.
with the third grammar, we are gonna work on Monday. Okay.
Okay.
So Monday, we have our class at
6 p.m., right?
no 5
5?
p.m. Yeah,
5
5
p.m.
p.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So at
Larry.
5. Okay, Lucas. So see you on Monday at 5. Don't forget. Okay.
Okay, see.
I'm gonna write in the WhatsApp, okay?
Okay.
See you at 5 p.m. on
Okay,
Monday.
Larry.
Okay, so I'm gonna send you the survey.
Okay.
Okay, I send you to your WhatsApp in order
Okay,
not
thank
to
you.
forget.
Thank you, Lauren.
Okay, Lucas, so see you. Have a nice weekend. Bye
Same for
bye.
you. Bye
Take
bye.
care.